What's up guys, Aaron here. I'm at Sheet Happens. I've got a day in the city on tour, and we decided that we wanted to put a little shine on a couple riffs for you guys. So I chose 3 riffs from Circadian. If you guys haven't checked this out, every note is painstakingly in this book, and I selected 3 riffs. So we're doing the main theme from Lock and Key, the outro riff in Lock and Key, and the bridge section in Lunatic, and some stuff for you guys to sink your teeth into. If you haven't checked out Circadian, you can go to the Sheet Happens website and check it out, but I'm gonna walk you guys through some of those sections at tempo with the jam tracks, which you can also find that accompany the books, and we've also done them at 75% tempo as well to break them down. A little bit of inside baseball on techniques used and some things to watch for. So yeah, check those out and enjoy. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys how to play the intro theme and main riff to Lock and Key. Effectively, this riff is sort of orbiting around a couple of key principles, hybrid picking being one of them. Certainly optional, but it's the sort of best practice as far as the techniques that make the most sense to me and how I tend to approach picking. So I'm going to show you just very quickly a little bit about how to approach the hybrid picking. And something else to note within this section as well is the use of double notes, which is sort of unique to the guitar. You can't really do this on a piano or too many other instruments. Effectively what I'm describing is the same pitch on different strings. So you get this sound. So it gives you like a slight variance in timbre, and it allows you to play the same note, which is, you know, in the context of this particular riff is something that I need musically. It's part of what I'm trying to say in the riff. But rather than just playing the same note over and over again on the same string, we have the luxury on the guitar of reaching for multiple notes. So everything's based around these 9th chords. So we're using like an F sharp minor 9 and then a D9. What I mean by that is we've got a power chord and a power chord on top of each other. We play them together like this. So this is sort of the overarching sort of contour or the form that the riff is built around. The hybrid picking allows me to navigate string skipping without having to turn the pick around inside out. There's sort of, you know, the musical phrasing of the particular riff sort of supersedes organizing things in a way that, you know, might be a little bit easier. It's all about playing the notes exactly where they need to be, and the technique is there to sort of supplement that. So what I'm doing is I'm using my pick to begin on the root, and then I use my middle finger to circumvent any upstrokes. So I replace an upstroke with the middle finger, which is just sort of intuitive. And then alternate between a downstroke with the pick and then an upstroke with the finger. Okay, so that's sort of your first shape, if you will, and it's actually the overarching contour that, you know, sort of denotes the entire sequence. So then we slide from F sharp down to D, and then we sort of replicate the same thing in the D9, but what we're after here is the use of the double note. So and then we get an A ending and a B ending, so it's like a call and response with the tails. But that's sort of the, you know, the underlying vibe is we're using 9th shapes as sort of the theme as far as like the harmony or sort of like the skeleton of the idea. And then we're using hybrid picking to sort of circumvent or circumnavigate, I should say, the string skipping. We're sliding between positions and we're listening for that double note, which is the 5th fret on the B string and then the 9th fret on the G string. And I'm also using my hybrid for that as well. And a couple of little tails on the end, but that's what the tab's for. Played it at tempo and at 75% speed for you guys, so watch closely. Feel free to alternate pick if you have to, but I would implore, this is a nice time to maybe try some hybrid picking, so enjoy.